All right, we were at Dick's Sporting Goods with Bill Wennington for a Chicago Bulls charitable event. And I understand the players are getting back in shape. My big concern is you're not going to have enough exhibition games. Did you call grade school basketball or anything while the lockout was going on?
No, I think guys have been staying in pretty good shape if they were smart.
No. I'm not worried about the players. I'm worried about the announcer.
The announcement, yeah, it's going to be tough. I've already spoken with Chuck Swirsky, my partner.
I know you got to carry Chuck, and that's a big burden.
It's a good thing he's a little guy, and I'm not in the shape I used to be, but I can do it. But you know what? You're right. There's always a couple games when the season starts to get your rhythm and cadence back, to get into the flow of it. But 2 games is usually about the cover to get things back together. Normally, even if we had a regular season, we'd only be doing 3 pre-game seasons, 3 games during the regular season anyway. The TV guys, they're the guys that it takes a really long time because they're a little slower than us radio guys.
I understand
Neil
that.
and Stacy usually do 9. All the exhibition games, so they're going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Okay, and I think Stacy's probably still in a state of mourning with Kurt Thomas, Big Sexy, having gone to the West Coast.
Big Sexy did go to the West Coast, and I know Stacy will miss him. They had a nice, a special relationship, shall we say, and he'll be missed. But as a former player, you always got to wish the players the best of luck in the situations that they're in, and I hope it works out for them.
Okay, so do we know at this point if Stacy's looking for a little sexy now, or a big sexy replacement, or is that between? You know what? You don't want to touch that?
I don't. I'm going to let that one's going to go pretty much untouched right now. Stacy's a big man, a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Okay. So basketball-wise, any idea what we're going to have with the Chicago Bulls for 2011, 2012?
Well, I think it's a great time to be excited about what's going on. At the very least, we'll be like we were last year, and with a little bit of luck, we get a little further. But there's a lot of rumors flying around right now, still in the free agency period. A couple names floating out there right now. I guess what the biggest name is Rip Hamilton, and we'll see if that gets done. I think he just was officially released today, so we'll see what happens. But worst case scenario, we're a team that we were last year, and pretty much 62 wins is pretty good. And then change a couple things you do in the playoffs, and maybe things can be a little bit different. So it's an exciting time.
If you win 62 this year out of 66, you'd be doing.
That would be very good.
Now they could use a big man. Any chance of a Canadian comeback?
Well, it's always, you never say never. I think it's very doubtful.
Well, I think the coaching staff said never, but
yeah,
that's
true. But if an offer comes by my way, it's a funny thing what people do for money.
Like talk to me and talk to you. Miami, a team to be reckoned with, or are they ever going to gel?
Miami's always is going to be a team to be reckoned with in the East. They, I think, figured a little bit out last year. I know they're probably just as disappointed as we are that they lost, and I think they won't have quite the start this year that they had last year, where they really didn't look good at the beginning of the year. I think they'll play better together. I think Battier, in addition to them, will help them defensively, also offensively a little bit, can relieve some pressure at different places. But I think really when you look at the Eastern Conference, the Bulls' main competition will be them. And Boston's upgraded themselves too, I think, also with the changes they made. But whenever you have 3 stars like that, and they've already played now a whole year together, I think.
Well, it was like it took a period of adjustment for Michael and Scotty and you to gel.
Yes, absolutely. I don't think we ever quite gelled. I think Michael and Scotty were just good enough to cover for them.
It worked out okay. 6 championship trophies, all told.
Yeah.
You were in on for a few of them. All right. Well, thank you for your time. We'll look forward to
Elliott, always a pleasure. Anytime I can be of service to you, let me know.
I will. Well, when my driveways need shoveling.
I got a snowblower of mine. I'll come right over and do it for you.
I have to get your phone number, though.